Hi, my name is Marianne Wilkins. I'm an Eden Method practitioner here in Chicago, as well as the regional director for their Level 2 program. Their program is a 2-year certification where I have senior faculty come in and work with the students. Today I have Kim Wedman joining us. She'll be with us in July this year, and she's going to be teaching a 1-day intensive. So I'd like to introduce you to Kim and have her tell us a little bit about that. Kim, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm happy to be here, and it's fun to just look at you, Marianne. I'm happy to see you again. We were together just last week.
Yeah, we've had such an intense June this year in San Diego between grid regression and then Donna with her diamond inlay. It was amazing. It was so
Was
much fun.
amazing. We all had a privilege to be there, and I hope some of you out there got to live stream it. It was quite a class.
So, Kim, how did you get into Eden Energy Medicine? Did you stumble into it? Did you know Donna? How'd you find it?
That was a very long time ago in the late 80s, early 90s. Donna and I met. My husband and I flew to Ashland, Oregon. Somebody that I was seeing as a practitioner, not of Eden Energy Medicine, but just of um, esoteric kinds of things. She was very, very close friends with Donna, and she said, "You need to meet Donna, and you need to go see her." So my husband and I flew at that point in time to Ashland, Oregon, and had an appointment. She was still working with people in her little cottage, and we both met her, and both of us fell in love with her immediately. It was so easy. And she did sessions on both of us and scribbled down some notes of what we were supposed to do, which we really didn't hear any of it, but we got the whole intensity of the wonderful session that she gave each of us. And we were just sold. I had decided from that point on, I was a massage therapist and had worked on big, strong, heavy duty guys. My husband is a retired now NBA basketball player. But at that point in time, he had just retired from his career. And throughout his career, I worked on him and various other people that size and all kinds of other people in my practice. And I was tired of it. I was like, what else can I do with this ability to work with people? And then I met Donna, and she could see color. And of course, that intrigued me, just like it intrigues everybody. But I loved what she understood about the energetic body and how to track the energy and how to put it together. She taught me so many, many things. So I was hooked way back then. And I began to follow her around, come to Ashland whenever she was teaching some little class that she was only going to teach one or two people. But, you know, that word got around so fast that literally I was in classes that had 20 people or 30 people, which probably sounds unheard of now. But it was wonderful. And I was lucky enough and privileged enough to be trained by her and to work on her as we traveled, because that was at the it was before the book was even written, was when I had met her. And so
Wow.
we were learning a lot.
So, you've been doing it since when?
I've probably been practicing on clients since they wrote their first book and went on the road. And because I went with them, I went with them and helped sell books. I helped get David ready to get on stage. I helped Donna get ready to get on stage. I do spinal flushes. I do little sessions on them. And that was the gift. That was the gift, because to be able to learn how to work with the energy with my teacher, my mentor, Donna Eden, was just beyond what I ever actually even understood at that point in time. You know, I was just going along. I was just 35 years old and thought, well, let's do this.
I love it. I can't imagine having that much exposure being around Donna and David. Just having the last month in June was so amazing. You know, I've been around them for years, but I was really immersed the month of June. And it was just like a whole another level of understanding and almost like that field around you. It feels like I've got a whole nother layer added to my how I'm going to be able to work with people.
I think
Just
you're
by
right about that, Marianne. She creates such a morphogenic field, you know, and just being in that presence, whether you're on Zoom or whether you're actually personally in the presence of Donna when she is teaching, if you just take in the transmission, we oftentimes try to figure it all out and write it all down, which some people really need to be able to do it that way. I actually like to make notes. I never go back and read them, but it helps me keep my focus. And that transmission that she generates is really the source and the meat and the heart of this work that you have within each and every one of you. Is this kind of triggering and opening that door.
Perfect. Thanks for sharing, and we'll be back with some more. Thank you.